Hi, and welcome to video number 5, where you get to learn how to create your product. Creating your own product takes about 15% of the time, so it's actually going to be fairly easily since you've already done the research and the planning. So first, what I want to do is just talk about the basics, and then I'm going to move over to the other computer and then show you step by step how to go about this. Now, if you're going to create a report or an ebook, then you will need Microsoft Word or some sort of document processing system, open office or whatever, and then you're going to need QPDF so that you can convert your files to a PDF format. With videos, you're going to use Camtasia or Cam Studio. In this case, I recommend Camtasia, and that's what I use. Then you're going to need a microphone. I recommend a USB microphone, basically anything from Samsung. About for the last 3 years or 4 years, I've been using Samsung USB microphones, and they have just been very, very good quality. In fact, right now I'm using a USB microphone, and it's a studio condenser microphone. So what I want you to do is take the outline that we have developed in the previous video, video number 4, on how to create super fast sales letters. Take the outline from the sales letter and then add thoughts to it. Remember, the steps in the outline equals the table of contents or the sub video. So if you're making a video product, then you just take the outline, and let's say that there's 4, 5, 6, 7 steps in the outline. If that's the case, then you're going to make 4 to 5, 7 videos, or 4 to 5, 7 table of contents, and that's why the outline is very important to have. Then what you can do is, once you've done that, you elaborate, then you make sure you go through it once systematically, understand and make sure that it flows perfectly. If it flows perfectly, then you can move on. But I would also recommend that you pretend to know nothing. If you can't psych yourself out to pretend to know nothing and be a newbie just for a few minutes, then be a guinea pig, or give it to somebody that can be your guinea pig and that doesn't know anything about the subject matter, and tell them to look at it and see if it makes sense to them, see if they have any questions or things like that, because this is the final stage as to creating the product, so you want to make sure that it is all there, because going back, having to add things after you've created the product is just very time consuming and just not very fun. Now, when you're done, what we're going to do is we're going to convert that file, if it's a report, into PDF. And then if it's a video, then you're going to edit, render, and then upload the video. Now, the next thing I want to do is go over to the other computer and show you step by step how to create a product. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to create a report and a video. To create a report, the first thing you need to do is have a word processor, whether that's Microsoft Word or OpenOffice. Next, you're going to have some sort of PDF generator. I would recommend QPDF. So if you go to Qt, as in cute, pdf.com, it's free. All you have to do is go to this page and go to the QPDF writer, download that, install that. What that is basically it becomes like a printer. So if, let's say for example, I want to turn this page into a PDF file. If I want to do that, all I do is download that, install it, run it, and then when I go to my print section, you will notice that it says QPDF writer. So I could take any word processor, anything that allows me to print, and turn it into a PDF file. So as you can see, that's pretty much the solution to creating PDF files. So reports and ebooks should have, that kind of stuff. So I could use OpenOffice, open it up, click print, print it as a QPDF, and that's it. So as you can see, it's very, very easy to create a report if you want to. Now, creating a video, as you can see right now, I'm looking at Camtasia Studio, and if I want to click new project, for example, and I click record the screen. If I click record screen, you'll see this box here, and then it enables you to basically record the screen and everything like that. It's very, very easy to use Camtasia Studio just because you can record it and then you can edit everything here. And there's a lot of resources out there on how to edit by using Camtasia Studio. Now, one thing that I do recommend is I'm going to go to eBay and show you the different types of microphones that are available. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and go to ebay.com, and I will type in Samsung USB microphones. Now, there are many different types of Samsung USB microphones. There's a CO1U, which I use. And in fact, in terms of the other videos, the PowerPoints, when I was recording the PowerPoint slides, I was over in the other computer using a Samsung CO1U. Now, if you get this, I would recommend that you get a stand or get something like this, and then get a pop filter. Now, as you can see, if you get this, is about, it runs about 50, 60 bucks. But like I said, if you're going to create lots of video products in the future, it's a good idea to get a good microphone and a good idea to get quality software that can produce what you want it to produce. Because in the end, I mean, quality, some people say, oh, quality doesn't really matter, but it does matter. Because if the quality and the content's great, but they don't understand you, then you're just going to open yourself to more, guess what, refunds and more support, because people don't understand you. Then, of course, they're going to email you. Then the training center is just really, there's no point of it. So the CO3U is good too, and if you go through a lot, just pretty much anything by Samsung is good, especially if you see a USB condenser microphone. That enables you to have good sound quality. So as you can see, that's pretty much all you need. You need a good microphone, you need the Camtasia Studio software. If you don't want that, you can go get a Cam Studio software, and which is different than Camtasia. And if you have a Macintosh, then use ScreenFlow. But that's pretty much how to create, reports and how to create videos. And of course, when you create the video and you want to render it, you click produce and share, and then it goes through that process. And it's very self-explanatory from that point on. And there's also a lot of good resources on how to use, Camtasia and things like that. So